partnered with X-Rocker. They have great quality products such as chairs, desk accessories, and more. Feel free to check out the link down below in the description. And when checking out, use the code Lyronyx10 and get 10% off of any item of your choice. Hey guys, it's Lyronyx here, and today we're making another Dragon Adventures video. In today's video, we are doing yet another beginner's guide video, but today it's going to be kind of against what I had said earlier, where I said I wouldn't really try to make a video on something twice, but I did kind of want to make a part 2 for potions because I had noticed that there was a lot of questions concerning potions, and I did honestly realize that I could answer a lot of them. So I wanted to do that and kind of make that a part of the beginner's guide, though, to kind of, you know, keep it on the whole updated thing. So, you know, if I forgot to mention in the first part, then it's possibly in the second part. So good stuff there. So we're gonna be talking about a few things that I, like I said, forgot to mention. The very first one that I want to talk about is the legendary potion, because that one is a pretty big one. I know it's a very rare potion. I know it's a very special one. I know it's one that a lot of people want, because what it does, if you did not know, is it just continuously changes the color of your dragon. Now obviously it doesn't go through like every existing color in the world, but it goes through like the basic rainbow colors, and that's really, I believe, it. But it's still kind of cool considering, because as we usually see with dragons, they have one color and they're that color and only that color. But when you have the legendary potion, it kind of continues changing colors, which, you know, I'm realizing I did have a dragon that did have, I believe it was either the legendary pupil or it had the legendary colors on it, but what I'm realizing is I might have traded it away, so I don't exactly have an example. Really sucks that I don't, because I wish I did. But if you ever see a dragon that kind of has colors that are like constantly changing, obviously that's what the legendary looks like. And then there's also like a pupil version of that where its eye constantly changes colors, which I had a dragon like that. I definitely have seen it on the dragon like as a body color, but not as much as I've seen as the pupils, so I can really only recall the pupil. But those two potions, because I believe there's only 2 of them, because you have one, I think it only works on one of the colors on the dragon, and then there's the pupil potion. Both of those, though, so you know, are limited potions, which means you will not find them in the shop. You will not find them over here. You know, you look through here, you obviously aren't going to see it. You go to the shop, you obviously aren't going to find it. Usually during events you won't find it either, unless it is a specified event that may or may not bring it up. but these 2 potions are limited. They're gone as of the moment. You cannot get them. There is a chance that they might bring them back in future events, but as of the moment, they are gone. They're just completely no more of them at all. Now, ways you can get them though, because you can still possibly get them. You can get them through trading or kind of finding someone in the Undercity who is selling one, because people do still own them. It's not to say that it doesn't exist in the game at all. It's just at the moment there's no possible way, if you just join the game, for you to get it out of buying it, of course. I feel like, well, actually, I'm not wording it correctly, because you can buy it, but you have to buy it from somebody else. Like, you can trade somebody for it, but you have to get it from that person who probably got it during one of those events. For the events that they were a part of, I believe one of them was during the Halloween event, and the other one was actually from a Black Friday sale that happened, I believe actually like quite a while ago. So they were kind of recent and they did show up then, so there is a chance they might show up in the future. But as of the moment, you cannot get it in the shop, you cannot make it, but you can buy it in the Undercity, and you can also trade it from people. So good to know stuff. Pretty cool. I'm not entirely sure what their worth is, although as of what I probably told you, you can probably assume quite a good amount. Another question was, how does the Tame potion work? Which was good, because just at the beginning of the video, if you notice, I got a Tame potion, which I actually don't know if I owned one before. Oh, I did. I owned quite a lot. So it gives the dragon the Tame status, because I did actually have quite a few asking, how does that work? What does that do? Because what does that mean? It is definitely kind of confusing, especially when you don't really like pay attention to the little random things, because there are some little random things that I have noticed as well. So if you click on a dragon here, there there is somewhere here. Let me see. Yeah, right here. You go to the little foot here. So it says wild dragons have bonuses to experience and growing. Dragons hatched from eggs are wild. So. As you can see though, it says status wild, XP boost, and then growth boost. So we already got like a little information, because I feel like this is a little thing that we don't really pay attention to, which is status, which I have noticed before that a lot of my dragons have a lot of status. I do believe there used to be a bunch of different types of statuses, but they never had like XP boost, growth boost. I think they only changed it to the two of wild and then tamed, which you could kind of obviously tell the difference there. But before, they used to have kind of like these emotion statuses that didn't really do anything, that were just kind of for the fun of it. But as you can see now, the wild status and then the tame status do have a difference though, because the wild gives you an XP boost and a growth boost, as the tame one does not. Gets you nada. So, as you can probably assume now, if I were to use the tame potion on one of my wild dragons, that would get rid of their XP boost and their growth boost. Now, what is the positive side to this? I actually don't know. I do not know why you would want a potion for that. Especially considering that it seems like it would be better to have a dragon with the wild status, because it gets you boost. So again, not entirely sure what the whole thing behind that is, but it is definitely good to know that there are these little statuses here, because I feel like this is one of the things that like not many people pay attention to, because you can kind of like hover over and there's quite a few things. You know, you have like the element, now we have our status, we have breeding time, and then we also have mutations, and then you go back on this side and it just gives you all your colors. This one tells you the age. There's a lot of fun random things, but that is indeed what the tame potion does. Another question was, how do I turn my dragon into its original colors? This one kind of quick and easy. You can't really do that. I understand that it's kind of a shame, you know, maybe you had really good colors and you just want to try a color potion and then see what it would look like. You can't bring back the colors that you had before. You can definitely keep trying to use a color potion to get back those colors. Chances are that you will not get those colors again. I mean, in some magical somehow you might, but I definitely don't think it's really that common to happen again. So I would definitely say just keep trying to find other colors at that point if you really just don't like the colors. But other than that, very sorry. Another question was how to make your dragons neon, which I understand is a very important question, because I used to really like dragons that were neon. They were like my favorite dragon. If a dragon was neon, it was automatically my favorite, because neon just makes a dragon stand out a lot more, look a lot nicer, really pretty stuff. How do you do it? Pretty quick and simple as well. You just need a material potion, because there is a type of material called neon and it will kind of do that. Obviously you would probably need brighter colors. If it's like black and you get the neon on that, it is not going to glow. I know you would probably want some glowy black, but that is not gonna happen. You kind of need like a bright green or something, and then once you put the neon on it, it definitely does make it brighter, so it kind of will confuse you on what color you got there. But that is how it works. Pretty easy and simple. Good stuff. But that's gonna be all for this video. If you guys liked this video, make sure to like, subscribe, Firefly Squad, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!